Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be another episode of my Wedding Bells series. These are always my favorite to film because I love talking about my upcoming wedding. So, quite a few things to go over with you guys today. First being that I purchased and ordered and sent out our save the dates. I did that on Sunday night, so that is all taken care of, checked off the list. I also wanted to give you guys a further update review on the Erin Condren Wedding Planner and Address book, and just mention a few other little updates about the wedding. So let's get started first with the save the dates. I did post a picture on Instagram, but if you have not seen that, this is what they look like. I love them. They came out beautiful, exactly what I wanted. Such nice quality too. I ordered these offline from a website called Minted. I will leave it down below for you guys, but it's actually a recommendation from a lot of you guys in the comments of my last Wedding Bells video. I told you guys that I was considering just making them myself on like PicMonkey or Photoshop or something. But you guys told me to check out Minted, that they were great, inexpensive, but still a beautiful invitation and stationery and stuff. So that's what I did. And this is exactly what I would have created anyways. I wanted to include a lot of our engagement photos. I wanted it to be simple, and I wanted some way to incorporate gold onto the cards. So that's what I did. I created I chose my two favorite, I don't know, ones or whatever, and they let Michael choose which one he liked the best. This is the one that he liked the best, and I love it. So when it came in the mail, I was really impressed to actually see this in person and see our engagement photos printed out in real life. I love them. They came out so nice. So it's on this really nice heavy duty paper. If you guys are curious, they have a bunch of different options when creating them. You can choose different quality of paper and different quality of ink and higher quality envelopes and envelope liners and all that stuff. I honestly went with the most basic that I could for most of the items, just because I didn't want to spend any extra money on something that I knew would eventually end up in the trash, especially the envelope and stuff like that. So these cost me about $200 for 100, which I don't think is bad at all. Also, they came within 7 days. It was really quick. I got to proof them before, so I knew exactly what was coming. That was perfect. Let's see, what else? Oh, this was really great feature. On their website, they have, you can kind of create your address book on their website, all typed up and everything, and they will print it out onto every envelope for free. So I just inputted all of our guests' name and addresses online, and they printed it onto the envelope. That was a free service, so I took advantage of that. Michael actually inputted everyone's name and address that we had. The other ones I just hand wrote when they came because I didn't have all of them yet. So that worked out fine. However, it was a $50 charge to get the return address printed on the envelopes. So I said pass on that. I found a way cheaper alternative and something that I think is better anyways. So back to the invitations. I will try and leave the link of the actual one this is called, or with the name of it, down below. But it's just a picture, one of our engagement pictures on the front, gold foil that says save our date, the actual date, our names, a cute little heart, and then on the back it has 9 of our engagement photos. I just kind of put in different ones and moved them around and resized them until I found the exact pattern that I liked and everything, but I think it came out perfect. I tried to include mostly ones where we're smiling or laughing or happy. I think obviously those are better than the ones where you're super serious and modelly. So this is really cool. I love the way it came out. I will show you guys the envelopes. These are what the little envelopes looked like. I just chose the most basic ivory or white, whatever one it was. This was the most inexpensive one. And then I said, it did print for free all the names and addresses that I did have. That was really nice. So for the return address, I knew that I did not want to pay an extra $50 for that service. And I also knew that I wanted it on the back of the envelope. So back in January, I went to a wedding show here where I live, and one of the women was talking, I don't know, my mom got to talking to someone, and she said, whatever you do, make sure you get a stamp with your name and address on it to use for everything. It's much quicker, it's easier, and then you get to keep that stamp afterwards. So I remembered that, and I went onto Etsy and I found one right away. It was less than $30, so cheaper than the $50 obviously, and I get to keep this. So it's from mjsartstamps.etsy.com. I'll leave her information down below, but this is what it comes like. You choose the font, you choose exactly the wording on it, you put your address and everything. You can choose the color of the ink, I think, too. Obviously I went with black, and it just comes in this self-inking little stamp. Really high quality, everything came out great. I don't want to show you guys my parents' address, but you can see it just has their name on there, and then below is their address, and it was really cool because the font that I chose was the exact same font that was used for the names and addresses on the front of the envelopes. So very cool. I had a lot of fun putting that together. Michael helped me a ton, and I'm really impressed with these save the dates. Everyone got them yesterday and today, so I hope that they all like them. Now moving on to the Erin Condren stuff. I did mention this in a favorite that I was absolutely loving the wedding planner from Erin Condren, and I still do. It has helped me so much. I used to have like all these ideas in my head, and they were, I'm like a notebook person, so I have like 12 notebooks going, and I just write stuff down all over the place. I have to physically write stuff down. So my planning was like kind of all over the place. It was a mess. I even had a ton of like notes on my phone. So this has helped me kind of put everything in one spot. It's a lot easier to carry in that big, huge binder I had. So I'm going to just go over this a little bit more in detail with you guys. So when you're ordering this planner, you can choose between having it be a 1-year or a 2-year calendar, and you can choose what month you want it to start on. So I had it start in October for the 1-year planner because I'm getting married in less than a year. So this is kind of what it looks like. You have like every little tab for all the months. So here's December. It shows you a full overview of the month, and then you kind of have a goals and to-do list here, and then here it shows you the dates for all like the current year and then upcoming year, so you can input it here. But this has already been a huge help to me. Now we're kind of in that phase where there's a lot of stuff to do. If you guys have planned a wedding before, you know it's like there's a ton of stuff to do, and then there's nothing to do. A ton of stuff to do, and then there's nothing to do. So right now we're at the stage where I'm making all the final plans and the adjustments, and everything is like getting down to the wire here. So there has been a lot to do this month especially. So here you guys can see the month overview. It has space to write out all your appointments and meetings. You can write all your goals and to-dos. This month I've been working on setting up our cake tastings, figuring out our save the dates, contacting our venue to set up a meeting for a regular tasting, working on hotel rooms, and also our passports. So room to write down everything. It also has a very detailed checklist and timeline that you can go reference every few months. This has been super helpful keeping me on track of all my things I need to do. One of my favorite features on this planner is the vendor contact list. It also has a list for all the wedding guests and all your bridesmaids and groomsmen, so you can have everyone's name and number and information all in one spot. This may not seem very helpful to you now, but on the day of the rehearsal and the day of the wedding, it will be. I have done makeup and hair for so many weddings where the bride is just overwhelmed with phone calls and text messages the day of the wedding, people needing help with directions or having questions, and it will be nice for whoever's helping you on that day of the wedding, whether it be a planner, or your mom, or your friend, or whatever, can look at this and have everyone's information right there. And then my favorite part of the planner is that it just has a ton of empty notebook pages, some lined, some unlined, so you can write all your notes and all your ideas in one spot. So all in all, I love this little planner. If you are getting married or you know someone that's getting married, get them this, get this for yourself. It has been a lifesaver in this whole planning journey. It can be super overwhelming. It's like totally a full-time job, and it's hard because you're planning this wedding, but you've never planned a wedding before, so you don't know all the ins and outs. So this has been super helpful, and I really have enjoyed using it. Next up, I have their address book. I don't think I've showed you guys this yet. Maybe I did, I don't remember. But I ordered this the same time I ordered the planner. I thought this would just be a great idea to get all of the names and addresses for the people that we're inviting to the wedding and everything. But also just for our future, we can keep this at our house, something we can have for many years, just our address book. So I thought what better way or what better time to start it than right now. So This is beautiful. I love the way this looks. I think it'll go great in our future house. It's just white roses. It says Alex and Michael and Madalena on the front. That will be my new last name. And on the back, I have a picture of us, one of our engagement photos. That was really cool. I think it cost like $5 extra to get this put on there, but I had to because I just think it's pretty. So it's a very cute address book, very high quality and durable. Something I will keep for many years. And inside it has something for special dates. So you can include everyone's birthday and everyone's anniversary or holidays or whatever you want to write in the front. And then it does have all the tabs by alphabetical order for all of your friends and family to input their names and addresses in there. I was so grateful Michael input almost everyone's name and address in here. He is a lot more patient than I am, so he took a few hours last weekend and did this all for me, so I am very thankful for that. But I just wanted to show you guys that it has a spot for the person's name, their address, their home phone number, their cell phone number, their email address, and also their birthday. So you can get a lot of information in one spot. So I love that as well. Alright, so that is everything that I wanted to share with you guys today. I hope you enjoyed the little overview of the Erin Condren stuff and a little bit closer look into our save the dates. If you guys have any requests for next month's Wedding Bells video, just leave it down below in a comment. I'm trying to think of ideas right now. So I had a lot of fun filming this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked it. And subscribe if you're new to my channel. I make new videos all the time. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you next time. Bye.